Hello beautiful people, it's Davina from London Curls and I'm back to update you on how I get my hair soft, defined and moisturised during the winter months and with bleached hair. So this is my updated winter wash and go routine. First things first, as always, I use a deep conditioner in my hair. Now I've been using the new Shea Moisture Jamaican black castor oil system, which actually has keratin in it, so it gives my bleached hair a much needed shot of protein. Then I use a scalp treatment, so I'm using the Roots scalp treatment by LUSH. Just rub it on my scalp. It's really invigorating, it's got peppermint in it as well, so you can really feel it tingling. Rub it on so I can feel stimulation on my scalp, and then I move on to the next step once I've done. Next I use the Afro virgin coconut oil. So I use this to finger detangle. Now this is one of the main things that has changed. To make sure that I don't break my hair as it is weaker since it's been bleached, I finger detangle as much as possible before I go through with a Denman brush. So I'm really delicate with my hair. I twist it up and then I move on. So now I go in the shower, I wash my hair clean. As you can see, I'm wet. And then I use my co-wash. So I use the Trem Naturals Nourishing Moisture Conditioner as always. Rake it through my hair, finger detangle, then use my Denman brush just to make sure that all of those knots are gone. As always, I twist it back up so that it remains detangled in the shower. And then once I have finished right at the top, so twisted that all up, I can jump back in the shower again and wash it all out. Next I dry my hair slightly, again that's something that's new, and then I use the Kinky Curly Knot Today as my leave-in, rake that through my hair, which is now damp rather than wet as it used to be. And then once I'm done, I use the Hair Hope Growth Oil, which works really well as a sealant, and I rub that through my hair as well, so it locks all of that moisture in, then I twist it back up. My hair's about 50% dry by now, and then once I am done, I can move on to using my styler, which of course is my trusted Kinky Curly's Curling Custard, nothing's changed. I rake that through like I used to, hold the ends, give it a quick shake, and then move on to each section. So I do that throughout. Now it doesn't go on quite as easily as my hair is slightly drier, but it still works just as well at defining my curls. Now when it comes to the front of my hair, I've noticed that my hair's got a lot frizzier and a lot tighter, so I add a bit more just to the front so it's a bit more defined and stretched. Then, as always, I work my way up. I rake it through the front, and still my hair at the front isn't as curly as the rest, so I scrunch it up after I've shaken it, just to make sure that it maintains the same curl pattern as the rest of my hair. So once it's raked through on both sides, then I can go ahead and scrunch the hair. Once it's completely applied, then I can get to shaking it, so you can shake it side to side, front and forward, dotty wine if you must, but there you go. I just make sure that I'm getting the air into my hair, adding a bit of volume before I get my headscarf, flip my head over, wrap it round as I showed you before in my how to maintain the 7-day wash and go routine. Tie it up at the back and make sure that it's secure, because this is how I'm going to go to sleep, of course minus the mucky shower top. Good night. Now the morning after applying my makeup and getting ready for work, I can undo the headscarf and reveal my hair. Now my hair by this point is about 80% dry. Still not completely dry, and as you can see it's quite shrunken. So in the car, I put my heater on just before I go to work. As you can see, it's blowing my hair slightly. It does get quite hot and steamy in there, so don't watch the sweaty top lip. Then by the time that I get to work, I just use my Afro pick just to fluff it out a bit, so now it's dry. Now 3 days later, this is my hair. So as you can see, my hair is fluffy, it's still quite defined, but it's moisturised, and that's the main thing when it's winter. The main changes are being more delicate with my hair, using a protein treatment for the bleach, and also keeping my hair moisturised by not styling on wet hair. So that's my new routine. I hope you enjoyed the show. And yeah, rate, comment and subscribe as always. Bye!